This is Two Steel Balls, Grampet, and Zenith, bringing you your very first DOB podcast. It is June 2012. Bear with us. Again, this is our very first podcast, so we'll get all the kinks out eventually. But first and foremost, we would like to, from all of us at the clan, thank all members of the armed forces and veterans who served. We do appreciate it. We are also a proud sponsor of the Wounded Warrior Project. Go ahead and check that link out. It's on the lower right-hand side of the DOB homepage. But anyways, so the podcast will consist of clan news, updates, promotions, interviews, and topics that we feel that should be discussed. We hope we can make this fun, creative, and as long as we can get a few laughs, that's what matters. That's all what we're all about. I'd like to welcome our first guest, Ghost, to our very first podcast. Take it away.
Not Z-Ghost, just Ghost.
Just Ghost. The man, the Ghost.
So were the Z's just put on there because Ghost was taken?
Yeah. I tried it maybe 20, 30 different ways, and that's the only way I can get it to fit.
That's the worst. I wonder what the guy did. Did the guy have to stay up all night just to try to get that tag, before anyone else? Like,
he was looking out for him.
What would it be like to be the first one, just Ghost,
Anyway, so we've got Ghost. He's the coordinator. He's the journalism and media, and through a dotted line, my boss. And we'd like to welcome him to our very first podcast. And so, Ghost, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? How long have you been in the clan?
I've actually been in the clan about 3 months now.
Okay.
Maybe 4 months. I don't know yet.
That seems to be about the average for everyone, I think. All the guys that have been staying here the longest. I don't even know how long the clan's been around, but
it's been around since November.
Since November. Okay, yeah. So that makes sense why people have been around that long.
Cool. Yeah, I think there was a big influx. That's when I joined in as well. Was end of January, beginning of February. But so Ghost, what is it like being the coordinator of journalism and media?
Fine, I guess.
You sound ecstatic.
Wow, I can't wait to have that position.
It's been a long day. It's interesting. It's a lot of fun to work with all the art. I love working with art, and doing all the graphics and stuff like that. And, I enjoy it a lot. I like working with the guys and, helping get the project together, helping the recruiting team.
And you actually got the position because you just started for fun, making, templates or whatever for people, whatever they're called.
Signatures?
Right? Yeah, signatures.
When I joined the clan, I offered my service. Like, look, I got a lot of work I've done in this. I went to school for it. And I was like, I'll just start doing the stuff. And then he was like, hey, you want the spot? And I'm like, yeah, sure.
That's awesome. You went to school for graphic design, or do you?
Yeah, I went to college for graphic design for a year, and then some private stuff came up in my life, and I couldn't go back to school. But I'm going back another 8 months.
That's awesome. So do you also draw?
No, I am garbage at drawing.
But you can do some awesome graphic designing.
I can do some awesome stuff with a graphic template pad, but you put a pen in my hand and it looks like a kindergartner.
So now I don't feel so bad being at the same level. But anyways, what program do you use? What's your favorite graphic design program?
Definitely by far has to be Photoshop. I use it for pretty much everything, including when I make animated stuff. I know there's other programs that are just for animated, but I prefer to use the Photoshop over everything else.
Cool, very cool. So, if there was one piece of advice you'd give to all the new DOB members that go from recruit to full member, what would it be?
Stay active.
Okay.
You can't stress that enough. These people that come in and they're like, oh, I need a little vacation here. I'm going on vacation. It's like, if you're going to go on vacation, wait to apply until after you got back from vacation. That basically says that you just want to run with the tag.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't know what else to say in that, just other than just to stay active.
Okay.
Wise words.
Yeah. Hey, I should be staying active. I'm 50 pounds overweight because of it. But anyway.
Yeah, I think that's a problem that everyone has in this clan. Staying active.
If there was a way I could exercise or be active while I'm playing BF3, that'd be fantastic.
We'll get a Wii, then you can.
I've actually played Battlefield 3 while running on the treadmill.
Hey,
nice.
Hey, I think Ogre might want a picture of that. So,
all right. So look, with a banana hammock on.
Oh, even well, now we're talking about Ty. But anyways, so there's a lot of stuff going on right now in the clan, and we're covering a lot of it. And but the biggest topic right now is people rage quitting. It's the only way I can think about saying it. Is getting up and leaving because of sensitivities or however else you want to put it. What would you say to people that may not be following the same chain of command that they should probably do? What would you say to them?
I might be beating a dead horse in the ground on this one, but you really need to follow the chain of command with it. If you have a problem with somebody else or with a group of people, bring it to the NCO's attention. And then if the NCO can't handle it, it'll be brought to an administrator's attention. And if they can't deal with it, then it'll be taken to Ryan. I mean, it's pretty straightforward and simple. We can't read your minds. We don't know there's something wrong unless you let us know. If you need to, you can PM me. You can PM Coco. I'm sure Coco would love to deal with all the problems.
We'll make sure we include that. Thank you, Coco, the biggest volunteer of everybody's problems. He's been now initiated, the new human resources director. That's great. No, you know what? I think we have beaten that horse to a pulp, and it's time to bury this very strange scenario that I joined this clan as anticipating that it would be a bunch of adults, and we're still acting like children, some of us. But anyways.
My wife says I'm a child. I'm pretty immature. I'm pretty immature.
I feel there's a difference between being an adult and being an adult.
Okay. Well, hey, you know what? We really thank you for joining us this such short notice, and hope you had a good time. Thanks for your support. Thanks for putting your faith in us in this podcast.
Yeah, hopefully it turns out okay.
Yeah.
What? Who said that? Why would... Am I muted? No, I'm not.
Ghost is not laughing.
I told you. Day. It's been a long, long, long day.
You know what I want to talk about for just a second is E3. All I can say is I think Sony is the ones, they have come out with the best games that are just going to be coming out. Like everything else I saw just looked stupid, and way to go everyone for choosing PlayStation as your gaming device.
Well, I hope you're right. I hope that this is not a I know PlayStation is a little behind. Well, from what I'm reading on forums and PlayStation's a little behind on what Xbox is about to come out with, Wii is supposed to come out with. So I think they're trying to really focus on producing games right now that people are going to be stuck on and play through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, because Xbox coming out with the 720 or whatever
they're going to call it.
Yeah. And then, PlayStation is going to come out with one soon after when they do, which is stupid because it's going to be so expensive. But either way, games I'm excited about, Assassin's Creed, love those games. Do you guys play those at all?
Yeah. Oh, I love the Assassin's Creed series. It is my favorites.
So good, so good. And I'm excited that they're, taking it over here to the America side of it. And it's just, I loved the gameplay. It just looks so awesome and just so fluid. I love
the idea of Tomahawk,
Yeah. Let's be a tougher guy, just killing people with tomahawks. Like, super cool. So I'm way excited about that one. One that I actually didn't know anything about until I saw E3 was Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs looks awesome. If you guys have not seen the trailer for it, watch it, and you will be excited. Looks so good. Did you guys see the trailer for that one?
No, missed it, but I will look it up.
Yeah, look it up. It looks so cool. It takes place, I think it's supposed to be like present day, and anyway, just like all information's available to everyone on a computer. Anyway, this guy's a hacker, and you can hack into street lights and kill people's cell phones and like sneak around, and you're just like this cool guy. It looks awesome.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if you're going to be as excited as I am about Little Big Planet karting, but
I was just playing Little Big Planet yesterday.
God, I'm so excited. I can't believe they finally made a karting one. So that'll be great. And then there's also let's see, we got Borderlands 2, Deadlight, Dishonored. We've got Elder Scrolls 5, Fable, The Journey,
Tomb Raider,
Darksiders 2, Crisis 3, Lost Planet 3. Got some
ones that The Last of Us, I think will be really good.
Yeah.
That's made by the same people who did Uncharted. So if you like the Uncharted, it's going to kind of have the same feel as far as big epic scenes and just like really story and just kind of have a cinematic feel to it. Better play. And those for Far Cry.
And of course, some of the bigger ones as well. Continuing on, did you already mention Assassin's Creed 3?
Yeah, Assassin's Creed 3.
Yeah, and then you've got Far Cry 3 and
Which
Halo
is
4.
Far Cry 3 is actually going to have 4-player co-op. So if you like co-op,
wow,
jump in on that. I don't know how, what they're going to do exactly because, all the Far Cry games I played have been one person. I hope they have individual characters instead of being, like how oftentimes they do in games. There's the one main player and then everyone else is kind of like the cameraman to whoever's player one, So hopefully they have it cool like that.
Yeah.
And then Tomb Raider, I don't know if you heard me mention that one. Tomb Raider looks awesome. If you're into the Tomb Raider series, this one looks like it's just going to be absolutely epic.
I hope so, because I was a very faithful PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 Tomb Raider player, and then the new ones came out. Very disappointed. So I hope this one.
And then the new ones. Have you seen the trailers for it?
I've actually downloaded the demo and just haven't gotten around to playing it yet.
Oh man, yeah, you got to check that out because it looked awesome. From what I understand, this is supposed to be like a prequel. Kind of like how she became to be, the ultimate Tomb Raider chick or something. That's what I understood. I don't know. Don't quote me on that.
Well, as long as Angelina Jolie is in another film about Tomb Raider, they'll keep the sales up for me. So, but and of course, there's the Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Yes.
Yeah, very excited.
Is that the future one? The one that's supposed to take place in the future. Apparently, like a lot of the DOB guys are pretty disappointed about it. I know JD is. JD's definitely expressed his hate towards the futuristic video games. So I'm wondering. I don't know if that's the one or not, but I don't really follow Call of Duty. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. I'll be sure to learn more about Call of Duty. I've played it. I just suck at it.
I'm not a really big fan of Call of Duty either. It can only hold my attention for like a month. But I will be getting it if there is any idea of zombies involved.
Yes. More zombies, please.
You like killing zombies?
I love killing zombies.
Are you preparing for what's going to happen eventually?
You talking about December?
Is that when it's happening? December 2012?
Actually, I really think the Mayans were just really looking forward to The Hobbit, but that's just me.
Yeah, right? They're looking for The Hobbit.
It's actually on the exact day that The Hobbit's released, so.
Yeah.
Well, it's ironic because it's Epic Mickey 2. It'll be coming out the same day, so that's it. It's the Antichrist is rising. Zombies will take us down, and Ghost will protect us.
Let's hope so.
Speaking of zombies, you guys saw that report in Florida? Guy got his face eaten off.
Oh,
wasn't the guy on LSD or something? He was naked.
No, it was on bath salts.
It was LSD made with bath salts.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
It's crazy right now.
Really interested about this is like the fourth case of this. This isn't the first case. If you really look into it, there's other cases before this. This is just the first one to get publicized because it was like wide open to public. That's
crazy and exciting at the same time. So fans of the zombie apocalypse,
oh yeah,
be ready.
It's funny though.
It's
official. We all thought it would be, the government or scientists or something like that. No, it's going to be the hippies.
It's bath salts. That's what it is.
God, what happened to just smoking weed, man?
Yeah. Who knows? I've been posting comments about Dust 514, and I'm pretty sure the people that love it hate me because of it. I'll get it because it's going to be free, which is cool. I think that's cool that it's going to be free. But like I say, I don't know enough about it. My last post, I just discussed how, someone was like, it's really, you haven't looked into it and it's kind of ignorant, but I was like, all I have to go off is the trailer, and the trailer just looks like a bunch of Spartans shooting each other, kind of with a Battlefield mix into it, and so I don't know enough about the game, but I will end up getting it and I'm going to give it a shot. That's for sure. People were telling me that it has like an RPG aspect to it. Like, yeah, I believe it's going to be free. That's what I've seen. It's going to be it's a PlayStation exclusive.
You had me at Spartan. So.
Yeah, I'm not totally against Halo. I guess I don't know. After the first one, I kind of lost hope with them because maybe it's because I started sucking at it. I just couldn't.
Maybe it's because
I couldn't keep up with everyone
over and over.
I don't know. Well, I used to be good at the first Halo, and then when 2, 3, and all those other ones came out, it just wasn't as good. So maybe I'm just bitter. I think that's maybe my problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that one, I believe it's free. So I don't know when these are coming out. But yeah, look up E3, everybody, and find some good games. So
cool.
That's it, I believe, for E3.
Well, hey, Ghost. Thanks for stopping by, man.
All right, no problem.
Talk to you later.
All right.
See you.
We're going to go ahead and discuss promotions and recognition for individuals that have performed outstanding service, team members, and so forth. So,
just the big stuff is what I've been looking at here is Modern Warfare and Battlefield. Some changes have been made. Mostly Modern Warfare, for what I saw. Just looking, like on the website. I don't know if anyone's looked at it, but the big changes with Modern Warfare, we got JD. He was in charge of Modern Warfare, but apparently, I love it on the thing that it says that he got bored of Modern Warfare. I just thought that was funny. But yeah, so now instead of being in charge of Modern Warfare, he's Spectre. So yeah, on the BF3 side,
kicking ass. He's ripping BF3. People new ones all the time, so that's fantastic. So
so he's moved over there, but then that leaves the void. So I guess Killen's Red, he's taken his spot as the CO over there on the Modern Warfare side. I only know him from playing Battlefield with him every once in a while, but sounds like it'll be easy transition because he was the assistant there.
Yeah, so it should be easy to step into that position.
Yeah, and then taking his spot, Unstable Mind, who apparently so far is the never mind, it's tied with Coco. She's tied with Coco as far as the favorite admin goes, but yeah, she'll be the assistant over there on the Modern Warfare side. Cool. And then taking her spot as an NCO is Jeremy Morrison. Is that right?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's how you say his name or not.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the Modern Warfare side there. I don't think there's really been anything big changes like that on the Battlefield 3 side, other than Coco taking over, but that was a while ago. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's some great people moving up, and for all you brand new recruits, if you want to be more involved in your clan and to this great bunch of people, men and women that work hard to make sure that we have fun, and for the staff, if you want to be part of that, definitely. Once you get past, become full member, get in there. Front page of the DOB site, staff applications, fill it out, and join the crew. There's lots of openings right now. There's lots of movement going in either direction. People stepping down to allow fresh ideas to come in, and vice versa, of hard workers just moving up into it. So.
Yeah, especially with the Ghost Recon, they're trying to get that all together, and there's a lot of positions that are open for that. And honestly, for all the new people, the recruits, it's not hard to really move up. It's not hard to become a full member. It's not hard to stay active. It doesn't take much time at all. So just do it, just participate, and things will happen. So there's a lot of stuff coming on. We got a lot of people. There's too many to read off of who's recruit to full member now. I don't want to read all these crazy weird names that they've got. So congratulations for being promoted.
Congratulations to all of you. You are recognized.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Because, there's too many weird names in here. Lauren Rose, she's a new public relation coordinator.
Okay.
I don't know what her job is or what she will do, but
let's try to get her interviewed. You know, it's good to start off with a woman.
Yeah, I think that'll be good. And then and Jersey 26, he's a Spectre as well, protecting us all from the evils of each other, I guess.
Protecting the bastards. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we'll try to get so Lauren, if you're listening, I hope you're listening. You're next, and let's get Unstable Mind, and let's get some of these promotions in here, and of course we've got to get JD. We've got to hear the man who has no filter. It's fantastic. So.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He's my idol. That's fantastic. He's the guy that I can communicate with on PlayStation Network and feel like home.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Like family, not afraid to say what's on their mind.
Yeah.
I guess I just want to put a plug in for Ghost Recon. I already did already, but I know they're looking for staff. So please, if you're interested, let's get that ball going. It's a fun game and would be awesome to get that side of it going. So please stay active in it, apply, do all that so we can get that going. That's all I want to say.
Cool. No, there was, during the meeting, there was a few items that were discussed regarding, I guess, like Team A competitive, Team B competitive, which Ryan said he'll go ahead and post the recording of that in the form of a podcast so that everybody can hear that wasn't able to attend. But, the biggest thing that's an issue right now is that if I was to say one thing to the recruits and to any member who feels that there is an issue with a superior or a peer, that they need to bring it up within the level of command, and to communicate that to giving up and to leave is not the right way to do it.
No, it's definitely fight to the death.
Well, you know what? If we all saw each other, then I would recommend mud wrestling or KY wrestling, some sort like that.
Yeah. I would mud wrestle with Jogger. That's for sure.
Well,
I could do that. That's what we're talking about, right?
Absolutely. You did it with Ty already, so
yeah.
This should be good. We'll have it on pay-per-view or some sort. But I would pay for that at least. I don't know about everybody else, but. That's right up there with some of the best boxing matches. Anyways, I'm getting a bad image in my mind. So the biggest thing is that everybody needs to make sure that they go through the chain of command. And if you don't like the individual that you need to report to, then you go right to the next level. Keep going up. Now, we're all adults here. That's why I joined. 18 and over, we want adult interaction.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm looking for NC-17 here, and technically, I'd like people to, as being an NCO, to come to me, and if they have an issue, and I can try to resolve it at this lower level. But if it's not possible, and if it's something to do with me, please go to my superior, which would be, in this case, would be London. But this is not the reference of a situation, recent one, but just in general, guys, just go up the chain of command. This is a hobby. This is for fun. We don't need anybody saying, screw this, I'm done, and walk away, because you're losing value of what this team is, and that's definitely not what we're trying to promote. So
yeah. Plus, in the NCOs, I feel like they don't do anything anyway, so we need to give them something to do.
Yeah, I'll put that in my notes.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I'm not an NCO. I don't know what you guys do, but
we do tremendous amount of volunteer work. You have no idea. It would boggle your
just
mind.
Digging ditches, picking up trash in the park.
You have no idea.
Giving blankets to the homeless.
We donate blood regularly. We donate other bodily fluids regularly, and you know what? We participate in meetings.
Oh yeah, so I think that's good to handle that.
I actually consider us the foundation of this house of DOB. So
no. Oh, and one more thing, just an announcement I want to throw out there. I know that this will come out after there's been tryouts for the competitive team on Battlefield side, but on the 21st, so it's on the 19th and the 21st is when they're doing tryouts. So those of you, if you're listening and already didn't know, there will be competitive tryouts on the 19th and the 21st. So, and it's just during the BF3 competitive practice. So,
yes, everybody, please, if you have just the minute interest, we really need to kick ass. We're one of the best clans because of the people that we have within. But it would be really cool to have a clan that was cool to be in, but also that could kick some serious ass. And I've played with a lot of people in DOB that really kick some ass. So please, if you have the minute interest, like myself, I try to try out every time, and I fail. But I'm used to it. The wife's used to it. We just keep moving forward. But everybody else, come on. You've got to do it. You've got to try. You already fill out the application for the clan. What difference is it to try out for the competitive matches? So
yeah, and if you worried about time, everyone can make practice at least once a week, and yeah, I think it's not as time consuming as some people think. But anyway, yeah, so try out.
Yes, try out. And now a moment with the BF3 Member of the Month, Mr. Joger, Mr. Ogre.
George, as I like to call him. George. Yeah, my pet. I'm the only one that calls him that. But
the only one that calls him George?
Yeah, I'm the only one that, and I know it doesn't look, like at first glance, if you glance real quick, it looks like George, and I think that's why I've always just called him that. But
well, if you look really close, it almost looks like Jorge.
Yeah, that too.
Well, that's what I like to go by because I'm a little Mexican. No, I'm kidding.
well, what does it mean? Did you just get random?
There's no really
or?
meaning. It's just I don't know if you guys ever heard of it, but it's an online RPG. It's ogres. They're pretty much like a cousin of an ogre, just they're bigger.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I make it a point not to play stupid games, so I wouldn't know that. I'm kidding. What game was it from anyway?
RuneScape.
RuneScape.
Hey,
I haven't played that one, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, played that.
Well, okay. Well, Ogre, you are the team member of the month, and this is our very first DOB podcast. So you should be very honored and hold back the tears if you could. Congratulations.
I'm a little upset about it because I should have won Member of the Month.
Well, I was actually on there as well.
I'm a little fuzzy in the belly right now.
Yeah, you know what? I wasn't even close, let's be honest. Nobody likes me. I'm pretty sure you dominated that month.
Yeah, he killed. So.
And then they put you on the next month, didn't they? Weren't you on Member of the Month twice in a row for voting or whatever? Or was that
the first month? Texting beat me, and then the next one I won.
Yeah.
So what are you doing to the upper management to get on there twice, buddy?
Basically just beating my meat all day on the PSN.
God bless you.
Just loud and fast.
Well, I don't know if it attracts them or that I'm beating my meat or if I'm on them all the time. I'm kind of divided between them.
Well, we know that would be the next gamer tag for me would be meat beater. So
I beat you to it. That's my alter ego.
Yep, your secondary call. But no, hey, congratulations, and we will get the Modern Warfare interview soon enough for Member of the Month. But so tell us a little bit about yourself. You've been with the clan since
late February.
Time and date, please. Yeah.
What's
I need
that? Oh,
specifics.
time of the
Time and
day?
date.
I'm not too sure because it's all a blur to me. Pretty much, if you asked me what I was doing, I was beating my meat.
It was just fast and just
Yeah,
pure
to me, that day was a blur.
So you took a break from beating your meat and you went on the internet. And what brought you to DOB?
Basically, I know this sounds kind of generic, but tired of playing with randoms with no mics.
I was the same thing for me, but like, how did you find them? I know I found them. I just went on the site, went to Google and typed in clans, and that's how I found them. How did you find them?
Yeah, basically the same way. It popped me up with that like 100 best clans or whatever, and then I went on there and going down, and that one was the one that caught my eye because of the whole 18 plus mature gaming, and it had PS3 as recruiting. So I was like, hey, why not? What the hell,
Yeah, absolutely. That's what brought me into this as well.
Yeah.
So I think our clan right now, it's for June 2010. I think we're sitting about 8th place. And so what? So you've been here since you said February. What what is the highlight? What is the peak that you enjoy so much? In fact, you've accepted a promotion, volunteered for staff to be an NCO. So what's like the pinnacle of your 4-month career here?
Well, I don't know if I could call it a career. My wife thinks it is.
All right, I'll go with yeah. My wife calls it the sentencing.
I think the highest point being in DOB is basically being able to get on any time of the day and having at least 2 or 3 DOBs to get on there, and we all kind of mesh. Our game styles and our way of. I mean, nobody's in there to talk bad about anybody, or I mean it happens, but not in this clan. I haven't seen it yet, and just the way that everybody plays together, and we can talk stuff out and talk about shit.
Absolutely.
That's true. It's true. I like it. And what's funny is, like literally you can get on at any time. There's always someone playing. Battlefield anyway. I don't know about all the other
and
games,
most of the guys, I mean all of the guys, I can't say most, all of the guys I play with and have on my PSN list and all that, I get along with all the guys. I don't know if it's just me or if it's they're just putting up with me.
Yeah, it's definitely a delusion in your mind. Yeah. No, you're a good guy. I mean, there's a reason why you won Member of the Month, right? By a landslide.
I think it had more to do with the sexual favors, because you taught me that.
Yeah, you stole that from me. That's not even fair.
All right, now we're getting a little off tangent.
Yeah, sorry, it's what I do. I have a hard time.
Yeah, it's what I do. It's what I like.
Well, Ty brought me into this clan. I ran into him, so this is so I can see that Ogre brought you. I'm sorry, Grampet brought Ogre into this the same way I'm going in, going out. So, but
I like
hey, you know what? It's getting. Is it getting warm in here? I think this is becoming a hot podcast. But anyway.
Yeah, I'm actually in my underwear.
You know what? I think I do remember that specific forum post. What do you wear when you play BF3?
That was at what, like 3 a.m?
Yeah. It was like I think underwear was the number one, or naked.
Really? I can't. I get too drafty. I have to play in at least PJs.
Just to hold the bad boy down?
Yeah. I just get too excited.
Especially when you start singing. I can tell when you become excited.
The karaoke.
Man, I came up with so many good songs after that. Like, just way good songs. I'll have to write some up.
Oh, I know. That'll be on the next podcast. We'll work on singing, and we'll come up with show tunes. I mean, hell, if Glee can do it, why can't DOB?
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Well, I got a question for you. So, what do you get as Member of the Month? Do they give you a card? Do you have to do charity events? Like what? What is the requirement as Member of the Month?
Nude photos.
Yeah, what happens?
I'm thinking with bringing that up in the next meeting, nude photos maybe, or suggestive photos.
See, I was thinking it was more like Miss America when she wins. She has to go around and like talk at children's schools but
children's hospitals.
Apparently not.
I guess I'm not that good enough. I'm not good enough for that.
I don't even know if you even got your badge yet, which we'll have to bring up.
Nice. We should do T-shirts, Employee of the Month T-shirts.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
Yeah, it takes a little bit. It takes a little bit to go and find who was a member of the month for the previous month.
Yeah, it does.
But anyway, so we've got the clan is expanding exponentially, and there's these tiny little issues going on, like it was brought up during at the meeting today. But if there is one thing that you would say to a DOB noob to help them for the long run, to have fun and enjoy the people that's around, what's in 35 words, what would you say?
Can I do it in like 4 or 5?
Let's go ahead.
Well, you're up to 9 already, so.
I guess on a more serious note, I guess just basically don't feel intimidated by the guys that have been there longer. Just because somebody has an NCO or just because somebody's a higher up doesn't. I mean, yeah, get opinions from them, but play your game and be respectful. Basically,
I agree. Spoken very well. So,
yeah.
Grandpa, do you have another question for our friend Ogre?
No. I was just. Can you pull some strings? I want to be a member of the month.
I can try. I mean, if you send me some photos, I can Photoshop like
hell. I gave you my number that one time, but you thought it was a joke.
Oh, man. Wait a minute, Grandpa. Your number's on the home page. What are you talking about?
Is it really?
You're looking right now, aren't you?
Am I gullible right now? Am I being gullible right now?
You're looking, aren't you? Yeah. Look for it. You'll find it. It's it's no longer sparkling like it used to be, like all the other members used to be. But
but mine is.
Yeah, your old stuff now, I guess.
Oh well.
No.
Oh well. Well, Ogre, I can't thank you enough. You're a great guy. You're a great guy to play with, and in Battlefield 3, that is. And
well, on and off the field. We can be honest, on and off.
Absolutely.
Well, guys, we're being recorded, so let's not get into that.
Yeah.
I don't want this to be a DOB wide thing. I don't want everybody asking for me to pull strings and shit. That goes.
Yeah, you don't want anybody to
First
ask you to
it's
pull
strings, then it's
anything.
Underwear, then it's what.
Yeah, I know. But hey, you know what? Thanks a lot. There's definitely a reason behind why you're a member of the month. You're a great team member, and really appreciate your time. And we'll see you on the battlefield, man.
Oh hell yeah, it's been great, and yeah, it's actually an honor to be voted by all the DOB dudes that did vote. I wish we could get more people voting for in these polls and for the clan.
You know what I think? You know what I think we need to do is I think a lot of people, including myself, when you go to that top 100 site, have no idea how to vote. Like, because you go to click on it and it doesn't really do what you think it's going to do. So I think people just don't know how to do it. So I think we should teach them. But yeah.
Well, and I mean, this is off topic, but basically just click the green button.
There you go. Yeah, well, you're a good guy. I like to play. I like to play with you.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and for everyone who doesn't know, he lived in Brazil for years, right? Tell us at least. Tell us.
Actually,
stuff, right?
16 years. I basically grew up there. My parents are my dad's a pastor down there, so I grew up, and it's been almost 2 years since I've been back. So
yeah. See, I had to get into a little personal information outside of Battlefield, outside of gaming.
Okay, I thought you went back and forth a little bit with Bruno with some Portuguese, and I was trying as well. So,
do you speak Portuguese?
We go back and forth. Yeah.
Do you speak Portuguese or?
No, I speak a little bit of Italian, so it's pretty close.
Italia bambina, eh? Bambina, spacca la faccia.
So. Not to embarrass myself on this podcast, my parents only taught me the dirty words, so it was pretty rough, and it was
good enough for me.
It was, but I was standing there when they were doing dirty things, and they were saying them, so it's like ingrained in my head. So but I digress.
That's why we're dirty old bastards. We all got something.
Amen. So.
Well, thanks a lot for doing that for us.
Yeah, thanks for showing up on such short notice. Really appreciate it, man.
Hey, it was awesome. Thanks.
We'll see you. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. This was a lot of fun for our very first podcast. I look forward to doing much, much more of this. And for Grampet, Zenith, this is Two Steel Balls saying, have fun, be safe, go kick some fucking ass.
Fuck you very, very much. 'Cause we hate what you do, and we hate your whole crew, so please don't stay in touch.